Should the winner of the primary then go on and defeat the incumbent, that would be a pretty significant part of could be a pretty significant blue wave, and your party would then have the majority. Then you would have to probably consider the possibility of impeaching the president for the third time. Do you believe President Trump should be impeached, and if so, on what grounds?
Yes, on the grounds of, well, we have a number of grounds already that we haven't ever even seen finalized. Yeah? Some of the things in Florida, for example, some of the things that Jack Smith was going after him for. But for me, the biggest thing is, if you look at our law, the way that it's written for impeachment, the second issue is his greed. We have seen the level of bribery, what does he say? Like no one has ever seen before. The amount of bribery that this man blatantly just takes. I have never seen a parcel of our country handed off to a foreign nation so that they can have an airfield. That's not what I call patriotism, and I think that would be probably one of the biggest and fastest prosecutions that we could ever hope for. With his promises for affordability, I think, at least I see this when I go door to door. When I talk to folks that used to wear those red hats, and folks that have tattoos on either arm of liberty on one arm and freedom tattooed on the other, and they still can't afford their lives, these folks today tell me they feel finally the betrayal that they've been witnessing. So when I see that, when I hear that, I know that we have finally the political will to prosecute a president. We should have done it with Nixon. We didn't. We should have done it with Reagan. We didn't. We should have done it with George W. Bush, and we didn't. Those things all led to the pot of soup that we're in now.
All right. A year ago, I would have said, no, let's move on. Working families have more pressing needs, but we found out what happens if we don't take care of this problem. It just keeps coming back. So I would vote to impeach him, and I would impeach him. January 6th was an insurrection. I would impeach him for insurrection and election interference. Those cases are clear and have been brought.
You impeach somebody over high crimes and misdemeanors, and I believe that we have gone far beyond the pale on that. This is not only would I vote to impeach the president, I would vote to impeach just about everybody in his cabinet and anybody that has anything to do with the biggest cover-up of sex trafficking in the history of this country. It actually makes me sick to my stomach. I have 3 granddaughters, and the fact that we have not even prosecuted one person when it comes to the Epstein files is reason enough. Now, the first thing we have to do is we have to take back Congress. There's no question about it, but yes, I would be absolute, and it would be my honor to be in the class that impeaches every one of these people. This is, like I said, unbelievable what they have gotten away with and continue to get away with and continue to stonewall. And that's one of the reasons why I believe I should be the nominee, is because I will go toe-to-toe with anybody who says that he should not be impeached. I will bring out the facts on why he should. So my answer is yes. I would vote to impeach the president, and I would vote to impeach every one of the cabinet members that he has.
Yes. And there's many things we can choose from. He's a 34-count convicted felon. High crimes and misdemeanors. How did he get the approval of Congress to be able to invade Venezuela. He didn't. And he has to have Congress approval to do that. There are things that he's doing that is detrimental to the United States and to our reputation. We have lost standing in NATO. We've lost standing in the world because of the things that he has done. That is not even what's including with what his cabinet members have done. There are so many things that has been so detrimental and so devastating that we have to flip the seat, we have to flip the Senate, we have to make things right again. Now, is it going to be perfect? No, it's not. But we have to start somewhere, and we have to get it done. And the only way we can get it done is for every one of us to vote. And that's how we can start the impeachment process, is we have to vote to get it done.